future independent journalists, we are going to define our start and stop over here inside of our program. So these are going to be our cues that we are running it as well as we are stopping Snake. So let's get right into it. There's a couple variables that we need to add in here. We're going to be using some Boolean variables as well as a thread. So let's start with the Boolean. So we are going to be using a private Boolean. So we are going to call that Boolean running. So if this program is running, running equals true. If it's not, running is false. So we have private Boolean running, and then we're also going to have another private variable, and this is a thread. So private thread, which is capitalized, and then we're just going to call that our thread because we're only going to have one thread. A thread is a pathway in which our program is going to be executed. We're going to add some things to the thread and just make sure that it follows the right pathway. So that also is going to be used in debugging. Let's get into writing the start. So inside of the start, we are going to say that running is equal to true. So if we have started, running is true. And then we are going to initiate our thread. So thread equals new thread. This is going to be where our pathway starts. Now it does need an argument, and this is kind of an abstract one. It is this, meaning that this page right here, this is the thread. It goes through itself. So sometimes we see it as self, that's more in Python, but so we've got thread here, or this. So then we're going to say that thread is dot start. So we are going to start our thread. Cool. So easy enough. We're going to go on to stop, which is pretty similar. We're going to do running. So if we are stopped, running is equal to false. And then this is something new. We have a try and a catch. This is a debugging technique that we are throwing in here. So we are going to say try and join thread. So this is if something interrupts and it gets a signal that it has false or stopped. So we're going to try to fix this and see whether or not our program has stopped. And if we cannot, we are going to do a catch, which we will open up over here, and we are going to see this is in here, interruption exception E. E is short for event. So we are saying that there was an interruption in our code, something happened, whether it was a lag in our computer, but we want to try and catch up with that. So if we try and we catch it, we are going to hit our print stack trace to get us back to where we were at. And then we can close that up. This is just a little debugging technique. It's not something that's too serious that we are going to go over. Cannot find, do I just have it? Oh, it's not interruption, it's interrupted. Interrupted exception. So, cool. So we have now got our start and our stop all defined. That is going to be it for this video. Thanks for checking in. I will talk to you later.